The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's Choice of Lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Dear College Sports.
Dear College Sports.
Dear College Sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel We can see it.
A return to normal in all the things we love about sports. We're filled with hope just thinking about it.
Fans in stadiums and arenas, the hugs, high fives, and dog piles, the championship moments, even the heartbreaking losses. They're coming.
While this pandemic is not over, it continues to impact our lives. You've taught us to be resilient even in the face of adversity.
To control what we can control and put the greater good before ourselves, we've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength in each other, even when we were kept apart.
We've found unity across campuses, conferences, and divisions.
We found out our voices carry weight.
Weight we'll continue to use for positive change.
If 2020 taught us anything, it's that nothing's guaranteed. We lost experiences and opportunities we may have taken for granted.
The bonding time with our second families, the taste of a hard-earned victory, the comeback stories.
Now, we're ready for the greatest comeback you've ever seen. To campuses, classrooms, and competition.
Moments together, face to face, hand in hand, arm in arm.
More celebrations in uniform and graduations in cap and gown.
You take us to places we'd never imagined. You hold us to a higher standard. You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a future full of promise.
We see a better world for you, for all of us, for college sports.
Hello students, this is President Docking coming to you again from the President's Office at Adrian College. Hey, I'm sending you this video with some great news. Despite all that's been happening with the pandemic, COVID-19, etc., we've been hard at work on campus, and the faculty have recently approved 8 new degree programs, which I think are super exciting, and I want you guys to know about these so you can start to think about them as you think about your future academic career here. So here they are. The first one is in public health. We have both a major and a minor now in public health. Can you think of a more relevant major than public health right now, given all that's going on? The second one is supply chain management. If you're following the news, supply chain management is really where it's at. There are thousands of jobs. I happened to look before I got in this video. Some of these jobs pay over $100,000 a year. Right out of college, public health pays very well as well. Great area to go into. The third new major that the faculty approved is human resources. And you know, every business, I mean, whether it's Adrian College or IBM or something in between, has a human resource office. Lots of jobs, great field to go into. The fourth is professional sales. Now, whatever your professional career, you have to know how to sell, whether you're selling yourself, whether you're selling goods, whether you're selling services, whether you're selling your character. Professional sales is a great thing to be trained in academically. The next one is esports management. Now, esports is just absolutely exploding across the country. And I know we have a lot of students that are athletes that would like to stay into sports. So we now have an esports minor degree. It's a minor right now, may turn into a major later, but it's a minor right now that you can get your degree in. And then we have 2 certificates that we're now offering in digital marketing, which is incredible. I mean, digital marketing, again, whatever you're going into, if you can do some digital marketing, your employers will love it. So these are high skill, high pay, high need areas with literally thousands of jobs coast to coast. So long and short is, once again, Adrian's on the cutting edge. We're at the forefront. We are leading the pack in innovation and ingenuity. And we just wanted you guys to know all that's going on. So there you go. It's all good news today. I hope that brightened your day. Thanks for tuning in.
chance, sends it in front. Shot sent in by MJ, but she scores! And Adrian with a dream start in the finals of the MIAA tournament.
Right now. Whoa! The LA crowd into it. He fires. Oh my goodness! How in the world? That will do it. Sticks fly into the ceiling. The Bulldogs take to the ice. The Harris Cup to Adrian, Michigan, and the seniors. They've secured a championship here for the Adrian College Bulldogs.
I don't even know what we say about it. Like I'm kind of left speechless after that game.
Next on ice, representing the United States of America, Adrian College.
Oh, hey, there he is, Bruiser. Hi, I'm Bruiser's biggest fan. He was a legend to us puppies.
Strong but silent. Such a humble attitude from such a prominent figure.
He ran Adrian College's campus. Everyone loved him and wanted to meet him wherever he went. Welcome week, homecoming, spring concert, he was there and looking good. Well, he did have his own private groomer. He was so cool. He had the best education a Bulldog could ever ask for, as many walks as he wanted. Heck, the dog had his own pass to Richie. Bruiser was an athlete, but I'm so small. He did have to work hard at it. Well, maybe not too hard, but it will take a lot of commitment and practice if I want to land on varsity at Arrington too. It's just such a big jersey to fill. Seriously, huge. But I can do this. I want the job. Because I want to make thousands of Bulldog friends just like him. So hi, Adrian College. I'm Bruiser too.
Welcome to the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center here in Adrian, Michigan on the beautiful campus of Adrian College. My name is Dejan Hughes and I'm joined in the booth by Destin Foy. Our director today is Trey Matthews and our cameraman is Cameron DeMarco. We are in the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center for this MIAA matchup of women's basketball between the Kalamazoo College Hornets and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Destin, obviously you have not spent too much time here in the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center with us to watch this women's team. So far, they're off to a 3-9 start, 0-1 in the MIAA. I believe their first game was Hope, or it might have been Alma that they dropped to, one of the two. Both these teams are looking for their first MIAA win. Kalamazoo looking for their first win of the year. What are some things they're going to have to do right for both squads to get a win today?
Well, both teams are going to have to shoot the ball well. That's the one thing for sure. When I looked at the research, both teams are shooting under 40% from the field. K College especially is shooting 20% from the field and from three. So both teams need to get the ball in the basket, that's for sure. And our team's looking pretty short today, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously there are some roster troubles with both sides, to be honest. Obviously, in the terms right now, People are going to be getting sick with flu. COVID may be a scenario. Obviously, injuries are always a problem with Adrian, or not necessarily Adrian, just any sports, no matter where you are. Kalamazoo College making the trip with 11 active girls for their roster, coached by Katie Miller, who's in her first season and graduated from Calvin College in '99, and her assistant is Jessica Roush and Danielle Simon. Bulldogs only have 7 Bulldogs tonight on the floor, coached by Kathy Morris, who graduated from Muskegum in '89. This is her 29th season. And her assistant, Katie Crawford, graduated Adrian College in 2019, joined also by Josh Ward on their assistant coaching list. And like you brought up, Bulldogs obviously only have 7 girls. The Kalamazoo Hornets only have 11. What's this game kind of going to look like today, Dustin?
I think it's going to be a pretty slow-paced game. I know both coaches probably want to keep their girls rested. They don't want them to get fatigued really early. So it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches handle all the roster issues going on. But I hope that we get an interesting game, especially with all the circumstances. I hope both teams play well, but I hope our Bulldogs can get a victory tonight, even with all the odds against us.
Bulldogs without a very key player today in Shatrice Graves, number 34, the senior center, who's known for blocking shots, grabbing rebounds, and always helping on the offensive end. What are you looking for from the Bulldogs to replace Graves down low?
Just intensity, not giving up anything easy. Don't let the girls get down there and just bully you down low because they know she's not here. Just be strong. Don't get bullied down low. I know you're low on men tonight, but you gotta be strong. You can't let nothing get down there, get low. No easy buckets at all.
You brought up the shooting wolves for Kalamazoo College. How do they find a way to make it easier for them to get open opportunities or to even get open layups so that that shooting percentage can be a little higher than normal?
Well, any team will take advantage of the opportunity you got. You notice there's 7 girls on the opposite team. You know that a lot of them are going to be tired. The rotations are going to be tough. So take advantage of those tired mismatches. Take advantage of all the opportunities. You mentioned Shatrice is gone. Take advantage of being able to get down low in the paint. See the ball going in. Draw some easy fouls. Get to the free throw line. That's seeing the ball go in the basket gets that rhythm going, and make sure you get everything together.
And one last question before we get things going here. Destin, who's going to be the star, honestly, to get things started on the day for both squads? You got the starters circled in front of you. Who's kind of going to be the standout from each team?
Well, for the Hornets, you mentioned Jayla Gill earlier. She's something I'm looking at for sure. And I'm also looking at Chelsea Palmer for our team. She's our leading scorer right now, so hopefully she can lead our Bulldogs to a victory tonight.
And with that, warm-ups are getting concluded here. Ladies are lining up, and we are going to get ready for the national anthem here at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. We will be right back with the start of the game. Stay tuned.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
And welcome back to the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center. As the national anthem just wrapped up, starting lineups are getting ready to be read out right now. I am Dejan Hughes, joined by Destin Foy in the announcer's booth. Starters for the Hornets being read off right now. Number 12, Abby O'Keefe. Number 15, Juanita Ledensma. Number 23, Christiana Hunt. Number 24, Isabel Clark, and number 30, Jayla Gill. Starters for the Bulldogs, number 5, Kaya Warner. Number 15, Rachel Bucher. Number 25, Addison Bergman. Number 30, Riley Campbell. And to round them out, senior number 31, Chelsea Palmer. Just a few fans here in the building, here in the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. Destin, do you feel the same energy I'm feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling a ton of energy right now. I'm like, man, it's electric in here. I can't believe it. Whopping 4 people.
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 people in the stands, and obviously we already talked about the roster sizes, but I'll tell you right now, the 10 girls that are about to take the floor right now, plus the 8 that are sitting on the benches with their coaches, they are going to be so loud today. They're going to be so into it today that it'll feel like the gym is full. They are more energized than anyone ever. Short bench means lots of opportunities. Am I right?
Yeah, lots of opportunities. Some girls who couldn't maybe get their numbers up, couldn't be on the floor a lot, now they have a chance to prove themselves. Their number is getting called tonight. They can actually show something, maybe get themselves inserted into the starting lineup all the way when the full team comes back healthy.
O'Keefe and Palmer there for the tip-off, as Palmer's going to win it back to Bucher. Bucher's going to bring it into the front and set things up. Campbell on the wing.
Now, I wonder what the Bulldogs are trying to get through right now. Are they trying to get down low, get some threes going? What are they trying to do offensively? Oh, turnover.
It looks like they were going to try and go down low. Chelsea Palmer going to throw that one off the foot of O'Keefe, looking for Bergman down low. Campbell into Palmer in the post. Palmer up with the layup. No good.
A little too strong.
Bucher is going to bring this one down in the corner. Bergman gets it to Palmer down low. Out to Warner. Warner with the 3. And her shot is no good. First couple shots from the Bulldogs not there.
It looks like they're trying to work the post game and trying to get them threes open by getting down low and then finding some shooters outside.
Hunt was able to bring this one up and pass it off to Ledensma. And now it is over with Clark. Hunt now with the drive to the basket, looking for help. Gets it out to Gill. Gill with the 3, and her 3 is off as well. First 3 shots of the game, no good for either side. Already a minute gone in this game.
Nice steal.
Clark is going to grab a steal there off the pass to Warner, and is going to turn it back over with a carry.
Looks like she got a little too excited there.
Bucher now going to be on the close sideline, passing this one in to Warner. Warner now going to bring this one up for the Bulldogs. Gets the screen from Bergman. Bergman going to slip. And now Warner finds her. Bergman up for the layup. No good. Clean block there. Down low by O'Keefe.
Back-to-back turnovers for the Bulldogs. K College is really playing those passing lanes for sure.
This one now up top with Hunt. O'Keefe now to Gill. Gill with it at the top of the key. Gets that one off to Clark. Hunt now with another baseline drive. Gets this one knocked away by Palmer. It'll stay Hornets ball. Hunt going to get this one over to Gill on the wing. Gill with the pull-up. No good. Riley Campbell comes down with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Campbell now drives to the rim. Throws up a floater right outside the paint, and it falls in. First bucket of the game is good for Riley Campbell. 2-0 is the score.
Must feel good to finally get some points down for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs able to get on the board first as Gill is going to give this one off to Clark. Clark over to Hunt. Hunt in the corner for the 3, and she drains it. in the face of Palmer. 3-2 is the score now. Hornets with the lead.
Both teams getting some points up now. Let's see what they can do.
Isabel Clark with another deflection up top. Bulldogs going to keep control of this one. Campbell now looking to inbound. Gets it over to Bergman at the top of the key. Campbell now with it again. Warner on the wing. Gives it up to Bucher. Bucher with the 2, and her shot is good. Rachel Bucher's second shot of the game, is a long 2, putting the Bulldogs up 4-3. Jayla Gill now with it on the other end for the Hornets. Gives this one off to Clark. Clark is now going to find Hunt. Hunt gives off to Ledesma, and that was no good as well. Warner over to Campbell. Campbell cross-court pass to Bucher. Bucher hesitates, drives to the rim, finds Campbell on the kick-out. Campbell's 3 is good. Campbell with 5 early points for the Bulldogs, putting them up 7-3 as she knocks down the first 3-pointer for them.
Looks like Riley's feeling it tonight.
Jayla Gill going to bring this one up for the Hornets, as this one's now with Hunt on the wing. Hunt gives a cross-court pass to Gill, who finds Ledesma and has that one taken away by Bergman.
Good stop.
Rachel Bucher finds Campbell, who finds Palmer. Palmer's layup is no good, as O'Keefe's going to come down with that rebound, and Jayla Gill is looking to push transition. Gets it over to Hunt in the corner. She almost turns that one over, is able to get it to O'Keefe. O'Keefe finds Gill up top on the drive, and she's good for her first shot of the game. Or, excuse me, her second shot of the game, as she gets her first 2 points of the day. 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. 7-5 lead for the Bulldogs.
Take a mismatch.
Bergman down low, looks for the kick out to Campbell. Campbell releases the 3, and she's 2 for 2 from behind the arc.
She's definitely feeling it right now.
Riley Campbell off to 8 early points for the Bulldogs. Chelsea Palmer going to play D on Hunt up top. Ledesma on the wing, gives it over to Gill. Gill hesitates on the 3-pointer, hands it back off to Ledesma, who takes the floater, nothing but backboard. Rachel Bucher now with the rebound. Makes a drive to the basket, and she's going to get the and one finish.
Okay.
Rachel Bucher all the way from the other end, taking it down, getting the and one finish on the layup. 12-5 is the score. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, excuse me.
Our Bulldogs are getting off to a pretty good start, up 12-5 right now with the low roster numbers and everything. Hopefully they can keep this up.
As Rachel Bucher goes to the line for the old-fashioned 3. Destin, tell me what's working so far for the Bulldogs.
Offensively, they're getting right to it. You know, they had the first couple of misses, but now Riley is really – she's feeling it. She hit 2 threes already, a nice layup earlier. She's leading the Bulldogs in points right now, so hopefully she remains in the hot hand. She's still in the game, so hopefully she doesn't get tired or fatigued because they need her.
Rachel Bucher able to connect on her free throw. Sarah Cervantes and Courtney Crawford checking into the game for the first time for the Bulldogs today. 3 on the other end missed by the Hornets. Bulldogs now with possession. Riley Campbell with a third 3. No good this time. Chelsea Palmer is able to grab the offensive rebound and dribbles this one out of bounds for a turnover.
The way Riley's been shooting today, I would just let her keep shooting those threes. She's looking good.
She looks to be in no hesitation when she has the ball. As we get some subs also for the Kalamazoo College Hornets. Number 14, Katie Stamper, and number 21, Darby Scott, checking to the game for the Hornets. Scott now looking to inbound under her own basket. Gets this one up to Clark. Clark's mid-range jumper is no good. Riley Campbell with the long rebound. Rachel Bucher down to Chelsea Palmer. Palmer double-teamed, fades away.
Ooh.
Easy bucket there for Chelsea Palmer, her first 2 points of the game. Scott now going to bring this one up for the Hornets. And he's going to get her for a double dribble as she places 2 hands on the ball and tries to put it back down.
Hornets are playing really sloppy right now. Their shooting woes are still continuing.
Bucher able to get this one in to Campbell, and it's back with Bucher on the wing. Palmer coming over to set the screen, and they're going to get a defensive foul for a push-off on the screen against number 10, Kyla Davis, who also just checked into the game for the Hornets. Number 44, Sarah English, or excuse me, that's number 34, Caitlin Tidy, who's going to check into the game with Ledesma for the Hornets. Bucher up top over to Cervantes, who gets it down to Palmer. Palmer cross court to Campbell. Campbell with the drive. Floater's no good. Chelsea Palmer, offensive rebound, has it stripped by Jayla Gill, who's off to the races. Looking for the kick out as Tidy's going to corral that one and get it over to Ledesma, who takes the three, not able to do so.
Man, nothing has been going for these Hornets right now.
Long rebound tipped out to Palmer. Palmer able to get it down low, and she's going to grab the and one jump shot from the box. 17-5 score here in the first quarter, 3:08 to go.
With everything going wrong right now, the Bulldogs look really, really good so far offensively.
What do the Hornets have to do offensively to get back into this game?
It looks like they just got to get some easy points. They're taking a lot of moving shots, contested threes. They just got to get some easy points down low. But our Bulldogs are playing pretty good defense right now, so I'm impressed.
Chelsea Palmer able to complete her old-fashioned three-point play to make the score 18-5. Addison Bergman going to check back in for her. As Kalamazoo takes a timeout on the court, we will take one up here in the booth. Stay with us on ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back to the Merit Last Sports and Fitness Center for this women's MIAA basketball matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Kalamazoo College Hornets. I am Dejan Hughes, joined by Destin Foy. Hornets have it up top on their offensive end with Jayla Gill. 18-5 is the score. Gill gets this one out to Tidy. Tidy able to get the floater from the free throw line to fall. Her first 2 points of the game.
It's a real tough shot. Bulldogs are playing pretty good defense, though, so we'll let them have that for sure.
Warner gets this one off to Bucher, and it finds itself back with Warner, who finds Bergman on the far side. Bergman going to kick out to Bucher. Bucher with the three. No good as that one hits backboard and iron. Rebound to O'Keefe. Tidy now going to bring it up for the Hornets. Gets it off to Gill. Gill on the wing. Going to pass to Ledesma in the corner. Ledesma gives it off to Clark, who gets it to Tidy. Tidy for the three, and she's good, able to find the bottom of the net for the second time today.
All right, the Hornets starting to get some points on the board now.
Rachel Bucher bringing this one up for the Bulldogs. It finds it down low. Cross-court pass to Warner. Her shot no good for the baseline mid-range. Rebound goes down to the Hornets. Tidy gets it over to O'Keefe. O'Keefe is blocked on her layup attempt by Addison Bergman.
I noticed the Hornets don't really have the height to match our girls' height, so that's something that we should really take advantage of for sure.
Rachel Bucher was looking to drive to the bucket there. Has that one taken away by the Hornets as Tidy's going to bring this one up. O'Keefe on the wing. Gets it to Ledesma, who takes the three, and she's going to airball. 1:05 to go here in the first period. Rachel Bucher is going to sit for the first time today as Riley Campbell and Chelsea Palmer check in for Rachel Bucher and Courtney Crawford. Warner, Campbell, Bergman, Palmer, and Cervantes, the five on the floor for the Bulldogs. Stamper, Clark, Scott, Davis, and Tidy are the 5 on the floor for the Hornets. Campbell's 3 is no good. Clark down with the rebound. Looking to find Stamper. Stamper with it down low, dribbles it off of her knee and turns it over.
Riley got off to the hot start earlier, and none of this needs to be going down right now.
Warner bringing this one up for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Cervantes. Cervantes finds Bergman down low. Bergman layup, no good. As Bulldogs play great defense and take this one away under their basket. Chelsea Palmer looking for another layup. No good as she was fouled.
I've been really impressed with the Bulldogs defense today. They've been playing some lockdown D. They gave up a couple give or take bad shots, but hey, locking it down pretty well. Got a few steals, a few blocks. Really holding the Hornets down.
Chelsea Palmer taking a trip to the charity stripe for 2. Knocks down the first one. And the second one is good as well. Kyla Davis also picked up her second foul on that last play. 20-10 is the score as the first quarter is about to come to a close. 15 seconds on the game clock. Tidy up top. Hornets looking to take the last play of this quarter as Clark is going to look to take the 3, and that one is off the front iron. Stamper able to grab the rebound. Her putback attempt is no good as the first quarter comes to a close. 20-10 is the score as Bulldogs lead. Stay right with us. We'll be right back for the start of the second period.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Welcome back to the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center for this women's MIAA basketball matchup between the Kalamazoo College Hornets and the Adrian College Bulldogs. I am Dejan Hughes, joined by Destin Foy in the booth. Trey Matthews is our director. Cameron DeMarco is our cameraman. Bulldogs up 20-10. Destin, what did you see in the first quarter?
I'm seeing the Bulldogs really get going offensively. They got a few and ones. They're getting down low, drawing some fouls. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches handle the foul trouble with less roster spots and how interesting they're trying to be, keeping their girls under control.
Hornets going to start with this one for the second quarter. Gill bringing it up. Hunt now with it on the wing. Looking for the entry pass to Clark. Clark finds Ledesma. Clark now with it on the wing. She pulls the 3, and I believe that one was partially blocked by Bucher. Bucher now going to find Chelsea Palmer down low. 2 layups no good for her, but Addison Bergman coming in on the backside for the cleanup and the and one.
She's been really good on the boards today, really good.
Bergman making a trip for the old-fashioned 3-point play. 22-10 is the score. 9:33 to go in the second quarter. It's interesting to see. I'm pretty sure Gil was excited for this matchup. You know, I'm from Kalamazoo. You're from the area as well. She attended Kalamazoo Central. One of the Bulldogs that is not able to compete today because of health concerns, McKenna Wilson, was her teammate in high school, and they actually played against Gil's current teammate, Stamper, in high school. She went to my high school, Lori Norris. Lloyd Norris and Kalamazoo Central are rivals, so this would have been a little bit of a get-together for a couple players, as Gill's going to take the long two here and not able to find the bottom of the net. Bucher with the rebound. Gets it up to Warner. Warner drives to the bucket. Her layup no good, but Chelsea Palmer with the offensive rebound. She gets it out to Bergman. Bergman finds Bucher. Bucher over to Warner. Warner's three is good as it's nothing but net.
Offensively, our Bulldogs are looking really good today. But unfortunately for the Hornets, they seem they can't get anything going. They get a few shots here and there and then a lot of nothing.
Warner able to grab the steal here off the Gill pass as she goes up for the layup. No good. As this one finds its way back to Warner. She finds Palmer inside, who kicks out to Campbell. Campbell has this one taken away by Hunt. And they're going to call a double dribble on Hunt.
Bulldogs have been really good on the glass today, really good, getting a lot of offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds, so hopefully they can keep that up for sure. Hornets don't really have the height to match us.
Jayla Gill able to get her first rest of the day, as Scott is going to come in to replace, her second rest of the day. Scott is going to come in to replace her. Warner looking to drive baseline, forced to find Bergman on the wing. Bucher finds Palmer down low. Palmer's baseline jumper, no good. As Clark's going to bring this one up for the Hornets. Clark all the way to the rim. That one's no good as well, but she will take a trip to the free throw line as she was fouled by senior Rachel Bucher. Second free throw attempts of the day for the Hornets. Clark is able to knock down the first one.
Hornets are playing really fast, really sloppy to me right now. Hopefully they can get it under control with some easy points at the free throw line.
Second shot is up and down as well for Clark. 2 free throws there for Clark. 12-26 is the score. Bulldogs lead. Warner with it up top. Bucher with it on the wing. Bergman cross court to Palmer. Palmer to Warner. Warner's three is no good. O'Keefe with the rebound. And the foul is going to be on Bergman for over the back.
The ball movement on that possession really just tells the story this entire game. You notice on the other side, there's a lot of quick shots, quick movement on for us. Great ball movement, finding the open guy in the corner. That was a good shot. You could live with that for sure.
Hunt brings this one up for the Hornets as Clark's going to take the three, and that one's no good.
Literally exactly what I'm talking about. Another quick shot, not really running the clock, just taking first shot you get. Hornets got to get a lot more under control for sure. They want to get back into this game.
That one goes off the chest of O'Keefe. Bulldog ball as Warner brings it into the front court. Bucher finds Campbell down low as she brings it out. Bucher looking for Bergman now down low. Bergman turns, shoots, and that's a bucket inside the paint.
She's had a mismatch all game, so it's nice to see them finally take advantage of that for sure. Hornets don't have the height, like I've mentioned a bunch of times before.
Scott brings this one up for the Hornets and receives it back, drives to the rim, and kicks out. This one's with English. English has that one taken away as Warner is going to bring it up for the Bulldogs, who finds Bucher. On the wing, drives to the bucket, looking for it. Bergman down low. Not able to find her as that one's going to make its way out of bounds. Hornets ball as Cervantes and Crawford are going to check in for Warner and Bergman.
See what kind of possession the Hornets can get through right now.
Scott brings this one across the timeline, drives to the bucket, and has this one tied up down low with Chelsea Palmer, and possession goes to the Bulldogs. Gill and Tidy going to check back in for the Hornets. 28-12 is the score. 6:24 to go here in the second quarter.
She balled the ball right up and went straight to the paint. Didn't try to run the offense, nothing like that, man. That's what I've seen from the Hornets all day today.
Palmer finds Bucher, who finds Campbell. Back to Bucher. Cervantes driving to the rim, finds Crawford. Crawford able to finish a tough layup down low.
Way to take advantage of the mismatch for sure.
Tidy calls the play, gives it off to Gill. Gill kicks out to Hunt. Hunt's three is good. 30-15 is the score. Bulldogs lead with just over 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Chelsea Palmer drives to the rim and is able to take some contact and will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
She's being really aggressive. I like that. Get to the free throw line a lot, get some easy points, and push this lead a lot further for sure.
Like I said before this broadcast before the game got going, you haven't been here in the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center with us too much. We've seen Chelsea Palmer explode for 20, 30 points in a half. Not even an entire game and a half. She is extremely aggressive on the offensive end, and she plays great defense as well. She's able to knock down this first free throw.
Well, I'm seeing Sage of that right now, for sure. Seeing it a lot.
Palmer's second free throw is good as well. Bulldogs increase their lead back to 17, 32-15, 5:34 to go here in the second quarter.
Hornets getting a lot of sporadic points. They get a lot of nothing on offense. They maybe get a 3 here and there. Hopefully they can get consistent points. Again,
quick pass from Tidy to the wing at Hunt, and Hunt's going to take a 3, and that one's going to end up out of bounds. A lot of one pass and a shot, or a lot of one-shot possessions for the Hornets. How can they change that, work through their offense, or how can they attack the rebounds to try and get second chance opportunities?
They just got to move the ball. If you get to tell by on both ends, look at our team and look at compared to theirs, we're moving the ball. We're setting screens, doing a lot of that. You see on the other team, it's just one screen. The girl gets the ball and immediately shoots the ball with 5 seconds, almost like 5 or 6 seconds into the shot clock, not really taking a lot of time off the clock, not wearing down a low roster Bulldogs team.
Addison Bergman finds this one on the wing and drives to the bucket and gets the layup to go. 34-15 is the score now.
Another quick possession.
As Clark drives to the bucket and gets fouled on this drive. They're going to call it a blocking foul on Rachel Bucher, who subs out for Riley Campbell. Hornets inbounding under their own rim. Clark with it on the baseline. Drives toward the middle, has that one tipped away, but finds the hands of Stamper. Stamper throws this one away to Cervantes. Cervantes finds Campbell. Campbell finds Bergman. Bergman with the shot, no good. Great box out by O'Keefe as Gill grabs the rebound. Gill cross-court pass to Stamper, who finds Clark. Clark's layup, no good. Bergman with the rebound, outlet pass to Campbell. Campbell with a dangerous entry pass, has that one tipped away by O'Keefe and corralled by Tidy.
Really sloppy possessions by both teams right now.
Tidy crosses the timeline and finds Stamper down low for Stamper's first 2 points of the game. Warner brings this one into the front court for the Bulldogs. Cervantes finds Crawford. Crawford with the free throw line jumper, no good, but hustles to get the tip out to Warner. Warner over to Bergman. Bergman down low to Crawford. Crawford kicks out to Bergman at the free throw line. Her jump shot is good.
Hornets playing really sloppy. Got a nice little bucket in transition, but a lot of sloppy possessions back and forth.
Gill gets this one over to Tidy. Tidy has this one taken away by Cervantes. Cervantes driving, finds Bergman. Bergman up. Her layup no good. Long rebound out to Warner. Warner finds Bergman. Cross-court pass to Campbell, who finds Courtney Crawford with a great pass. That one's no good on the baseline jumper. What a pass there from Riley Campbell.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, the ball movement for our Bulldogs is really good right now. You look on the other side, that last possession, really just one person controlling the ball, then lost it right there. You got to get the ball moving, get it out of your hands.
Obviously, Riley Campbell has gotten things going with her shot. How can she continue to help her teammates get things going?
Just by making passes like that, keeping her, even though the shot didn't go in, you notice she went out of her way to make sure she lifted her teammate up. You got to keep doing that, make sure they stay aggressive, even though the shot's not going in.
Clark with it up top, drives past Bucher and kicks it out to Hunt. Hunt's three rattles out. Crawford with the rebound.
Hornets really like those corner threes.
Bucher able to get this one across half court and up to Campbell. Cervantes finds Bucher. Bucher finds Palmer on the cut off the screen. No good on the first, and she's going to get called for over the back for trying to grab her own rebound.
I don't know about that. We're doing really good on the offensive glass right now. I've seen a lot of tips for offensive rebounds. They're being really aggressive, not letting the play just go to waste. A lot of extra possessions for sure.
Hunt brings this one across and finds Ledesma, Ledesma to the rim, off the floater on the baseline, and that one falls. Campbell bringing this one up for the Bulldogs. As she takes the three in the corner, no good, but Rachel Bucher with the rebound. Cervantes takes a three of her own, and that one falls as she finds herself on the scorecard here at the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. 20-point lead for the Bulldogs, 39-19 with 1:30 to go here in the second quarter.
That's probably the most thing that's keeping us so far ahead of this game is the offensive rebounds. You see, get that offensive board and get a quick three and add to that lead right there. That is just great hustle and effort by our Bulldogs.
Clark kicks this one out to Scott. Scott's corner three is no good. As Bucher finds Cervantes, who finds Palmer. Palmer's layup no good, but the rebound down to Courtney Crawford. And she's going to be fouled down low by number 14, Katie Stamper.
Another offensive rebound. We're really good on the glass, really good.
Offensive rebounds have been a standpoint today for the Bulldogs. They've been all over both sides of the glass, to be honest. Interested to see what the rebounding numbers will look like at half. Campbell up top to Bergman. Bergman finds the cutting Cervantes, who has her layup blocked by Hunt. Hunt finds Scott with the no-look pass, who hesitates on the three and elects for the drive to the bucket and is able to find the bottom of the rim on a floater.
That's a really tough layup. They've hit two of those, I think, back-to-back.
Couple tough shots to lower this lead to 18 for the Bulldogs. Bergman now with it, gets it off to Warner in the corner, who's going to travel as she looks to drive to the bucket. 24.8 seconds to go here. As Hunt will bring this one across for the Hornets as they look to set up for the last shot of the half. Hunt has the ISO up top against Palmer, drives to the rim, runs into the brick wall of Addison Bergman. Cervantes with the rebound, throws up a shot. No good. Ball falls harmlessly out of bounds. 39-21 is the score here as the first half comes to an end. Destin, what worked well for the Bulldogs in that first half?
Offensive rebounds has been the thing that stuck out to me the most, that and our defense. We're crashing the boards, getting second chance points, really, and passing the ball really well. The ball movement has been spectacular. You can't say the same thing for the other team, though. They've been a lot of isolation plays, a lot of quick shots really early into the shot clock, and they're just getting some – they've got some few tough shots, but they really aren't getting a lot of shots in their set offense, that's for sure.
How can the Hornets come out, or what can be said at halftime for the Hornets to address their shooting woes and their ball movement problems, their offensive struggles?
Just to calm down, just to not – you don't always have to take the first shot, make the second pass. Always trust your teammates. Look what the other team is doing. They're beating us with the pass. That's the one thing. They're beating us off the glass. Just stay aggressive. Don't be too aggressive, though, where you're taking tough, bad shots really early into the shot clock. You know, you got a team with 7 people. Hold the ball, really wear down everybody, make them tired. Then you can get some really easy points just like that.
What do the Bulldogs have to do after the half to come out and secure this win?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay aggressive on the glass. Keep moving the ball. Keep hitting open shots. Keep getting to the line. That's been really important for our Bulldogs. Drawing fouls, getting to the line, and just, like I said, crashing the boards. That's just been really key for us to have this major lead right now.
And what do the Hornets have to do to get back into things? Make the first off, close this gap, and then how do they find themselves in the lead?
One, you got to hit shots. That's just got to – if you're going to take those early shots in possession, you got to hit them. If you're going to be that guy and you're going to say, okay, as soon as I get the ball, I'm going to shoot a corner 3, you just got to hit them. They obviously don't have corner specialists up. It's got to be on bronze.
Riley Campbell has come out firing on all cylinders. What has she done well in the first half, and what can she do well in the second half to help the Bulldogs win?
Well, like you said, she got out to that really hot start, hit a few threes, got a good 2. She's got to keep moving the ball and getting her teammates involved and keep them aggressive.
And lastly, what do the Hornets have to do to stop or to make Riley less effective than she has been today?
Just get in her face. Don't let her move the ball around. Make her take tough shots. Or just deny her the ball altogether. Make another person beat you with a pass. Make another person beat you with a shot. But I don't see how that's going to happen because a lot of people on our Bulldogs teams are really playing well. They're getting down low, getting some good paint points. So hopefully the Hornets can pick it up.
Bulldogs up 39-21 at the end of the first half. My name is Dejan Hughes, joined by Destin Foy in the booth. Trey Matthews is our director. Cameron DeMarco is running Top Cam. Once again, score 21-39 at the half. Bulldog lead. We'll be right back with you. Stay tuned for the second half on ACTV.
Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
chance, sends it in front. Shot centered by him, Davis, he scores! And Adrian with a dream start in the finals of the MIAA tournament.
Right now. Whoa! The LA crowd into it. He fired. Oh my goodness! How in the world? That will do it. Sticks fly into the ceiling. The Bulldogs take to the ice. The Harris Cup to Adrian, Michigan, and the seniors. They've secured a championship here for the Adrian College Bulldogs.
I don't even know what we say about it. Like I'm kind of left speechless after that.
Next on ice, representing the United States of America, Adrian College.
Points right there. Did you miss Constitution Day? The George W. Romney Institute for Law and Public Policy presented the annual Philip J. Perkowski Constitution Day address on Adrian College TV this year.
His presentation, based on his extensive experience in the courtroom, promises to be revealing and thought-provoking. It's called Making the Words Matter, How All of Us, Not Just the Courts, Can Fulfill the Promise of the Constitution. Please join me in welcoming Brett DeGroff.
Using the arc of the moral universe quote too loosely carries with it a danger of magical thinking. Technically, we couldn't have expected the Constitution to do anything about it earlier. It was perfectly legal under the Constitution up to that point. The real action in this area is going to happen at the local level, in cities and in townships, because city and township governments fund and supervise police departments.
You can watch his revealing and thought-provoking speech now on Adrian College TV.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
And welcome back to the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center here on the beautiful campus of Adrian College. My name is Dejan Hughes. I'm joined by Destin Foy. Cameron DeMarco is our top cam. Trey Matthews is our director today. Women's basketball MIAA matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Kalamazoo College Hornets. Bulldogs took a 39-21 lead into the half. Destin, talk to me about a few of the notable stats very quickly.
The paint points and second chance points. We talked about the offensive rebounds for sure. We're beating the Hornets 11-0 for second chance points. We're beating them 12-4 in the paint. That's something they should really keep going, keep crashing the boards, and just keep moving the ball especially.
Hornets going to get the possession here to start the second half. Ledesma with a dangerous corner pass as this one gets to O'Keefe, and she drains the long two to start the Hornets off well in the second half.
Now that's a difference I've seen. I saw a lot of ball movement on that possession more than I've seen this entire game.
Rachel Bucher finds Palmer down low. Palmer is blocked from behind by Ledesma as Hunt brings it across. Gill now with it on the wing and hands it off to Hunt. Hunt looking for the corner, has this one taken away by Bucher.
Really bad pass there.
Bucher finds Campbell. Campbell over to Warner, who finds Bucher. Bucher down to Bergman, and Bergman's going to be fouled. First 2 free throws of the second half coming up right now. Bergman, her second trip to the free throw line today. 1 for 1 so far, as the first free throw will rim out.
First missed free throw for the Bulldogs today.
Bergman's second free throw is good. 40-23 is the Bulldogs' lead now with just over a minute gone in the second half. Hunt brings this one across the timeline and gets it over to O'Keefe. Gill now with it up top over to Clark. Clark kicks out to Hunt. Hunt gets it over to Gill at the top of the key, who takes the three. That one's going to hit the back iron. O'Keefe with an offensive rebound. Hunt with the three of her own going to miss everything and fall out of bounds.
But hey, that's good hustle by the Hornets, though. Getting the offensive rebound, getting an extra shot, but just couldn't really hit anything on that three-pointer.
Campbell brings this one up for the Bulldogs, defended by Clark. Palmer on the wing, looking down low for Bergman. Bergman up with the layup. That one a little too strong. Gill down with the rebound all the way to the other side for a coast-to-coast layup. Jayla Gill.
That's just poor defense right there for the Bulldogs.
A little bit of pressure here from the Hornets as Campbell goes with the inbounds pass all the way up to Bergman, and Booker has this one taken away. Gill with the steal, another layup, no good for her as Campbell comes down with the rebound. She finds a pretty no-look pass over to Chelsea Palmer for the and one. Riley Campbell to Chelsea Palmer, and one, 42-25 is the score as Chelsea Palmer makes a trip to the charity stripe for the old-fashioned three-point play.
We've seen that about, what, that's a third and one for the game? Being really aggressive.
Palmer able to convert there with the extra free throw, 43-25 in the third quarter with 7:30 to go. Gill brings it over into the front court for the Hornets and gets it off to Ledesma. Hunt pulls a corner three, and this one rims out as well. Warner with the rebound. She gets this one up to Campbell, who hesitates on the three, drives to the rim, and her layup is good. Double digits now for Riley Campbell as she's up to 10 to join Addison Bergman and Chelsea Palmer.
It's a great move. Pump fake, get right to the rim, get an easy 2 points. Great shot for Riley.
Hunt has it up top for the Hornets. Passes over to Ledesma. Ledesma dribbles off her foot, but this one finds Clark. Gill cuts, gets the pass, and misses the layup as Bergman comes down with that rebound. Booker over to Warner. Warner finds Campbell. Campbell not going to hesitate here. That three no good. Chelsea Palmer almost able to come up with the rebound. This one going to be tipped out of bounds by the Hornets. Bulldogs retain possession.
Looks like the Hornets have really picked up the intensity on defense. That's something they got to do to really crawl back into this game.
Stamper going to check in along with Cervantes and Crawford. Booker now going to inbound this one to Campbell, who finds Palmer down low, and she's not able to convert as Davis comes down with that rebound. Hunt now looking to drive. Booker got caught with two. Didn't really know what to do there as Hunt finally finds the bottom of the net from outside the arc. 28-45 is the score here in the third period. Bulldogs lead as Campbell gives this one off to the top. Cervantes able to find Palmer down low. Palmer's going to be fouled as Hunt helps her up. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. And Campbell's going to inbound as Scott checks back in for the Hornets.
Hornets got that three on the other end of the floor. Hopefully maybe they can get some points consistently instead of those sporadic points here and there.
Campbell inbounds and gets the handoff from Palmer, and Campbell's corner three is good. Her third three of the game.
Way to answer.
48-28 is the leads back to 20 for the Bulldogs, and Booker is going to grab a steal here. All the way to the rim. A little bit of a Euro step, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Hunt as she was inside the restricted circle.
Great defense, great steal. Way to get the easy 2 points at the free throw line.
It looks like Booker might have been waiting for Crawford or Palmer or someone to come running and kind of have a 2-on-1 there. So she didn't quite finish the layup. I thought she was going to go a little faster, but either way, she's at the line for two as the first one's going to hit the front iron. Second free throw is up and good for Booker.
Now, it would seem that the Bulldogs are pulling away with a lot more steals than the Hornets, but the turnover numbers have been actually really close, and so have been the steals. So it's interesting to see how both teams are going to pick it up defensively and stay controlled on offense.
Tidy brings this one into the front court for the Hornets as Scott hesitates and drives. Davis's pass is taken away by Campbell. Campbell finds the cutter and Cervantes. Cervantes gets 2 more points on the board for herself. 51-28 is going to be the score here. 5:11 to go in the third period. Hornets are going to take a timeout, and so are we. We'll be right back here on ACTV after a 60-second break.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Welcome back to the Marilot Sport and Fitness Center. Women's MIAA matchup, basketball. Kalamazoo College Hornets, Adrian College Bulldogs. 51-28 is the score. 5 minutes to go in the third period. Stamper gives this one off to Clark. Clark's 3 is off. Campbell with the rebound.
Threes
Campbell.
have not been the strong suit for the Hornets today. They got to find some other ways to score because the threes are not falling.
Campbell's layup attempt was no good. Stamper going to take a long 2 and bank it in. The bank is open past noon on Saturday today, Destin.
Yeah. Hopefully they can get some consistent points again with these sporadic spurts of offense. With a nice steal.
Clark able to take this one away from Campbell and finish the layup on the other side. 51-32 is now the score. Campbell finds Cervantes. Cervantes gets it back to Campbell, and Campbell's drive to the bucket is good. 2 more points for her.
She's been really dominant today, moving the ball, scoring. She's doing a lot of everything for the Bulldogs.
Scott has it up top, guarded by Campbell. She looks to drive and is going to be fouled on the ground by Courtney Crawford. 53-32 as the Hornets will inbound under their own basket. O'Keefe checking back in for the Hornets. As Clark drives to the rim, and her layup is good. Warner now going to bring this one up for the Bulldogs. Guarded by Scott. Gets the screen from Bergman and passes off to Campbell. Her 3 no good, but Bergman with another offensive rebound. Passes this one off to Courtney Crawford, and she finds the bottom of the nylon on her free throw jumper.
Those second chance points, again, coming into play for our Bulldogs.
Clark with a drive to the rim. Layup too strong, fouled by Courtney Crawford. She's going to take 2 free throws at the free throw line.
Looks like the Hornets have really tried to pick up the intensity on defense, not trying to let the Bulldogs get some easy points.
Clark's first free throw is no good.
A little short.
Second free throw is up, and that one falls. 20-point lead again for the Bulldogs. Warner going to bring this one across the timeline. They find Crawford on the wing and get it to Cervantes. She finds Palmer down low with a beautiful pass. Palmer going to finish her layup.
Terrific ball movement for the Bulldogs.
Booker tips this one away. Clark going to retain possession, go up for the shot. Blocking foul is called against number 31, Chelsea Palmer. Clark back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. Clark's first free throw is once again no good. If you want to get back into a game, you definitely cannot be missing opportunities at the free throw line.
No, you cannot.
Clark's second free throw is also no good. Offensive rebound comes down to O'Keefe, and they're going to call this one a jump ball, possession to the Bulldogs.
Free throws are probably the easiest way to get back into the game. You cannot be missing those. They were 100% before in the first half, but now they had a few misses this quarter.
Rachel Booker brings this one across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Crawford down low, goes up but is fouled by Tidy, and she'll take a trip to the charity stripe for 2.
Both teams being really aggressive right now, getting to the free throw line, trying to get some easy points. They just got to knock them down.
Courtney Crawford's first free throw hits the back iron. Only the second miss of the night from the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Her second free throw is good, extending the lead to 23 for the Bulldogs. 2:31 to go here in the third period. As Tidy brings this one across. Gill in the corner takes the 3, no good. Booker comes down with the rebound. Booker pushing the pace a little bit. Finds Warner in the corner. Warner drives to the rim, has her shot blocked by O'Keefe. Rebound to Rachel Palmer. Her layup no good as well. Tidy brings this one into the front court and slows things down. And she finds O'Keefe down low. Her shot blocked by Courtney Crawford. Booker brings this one across and finds Crawford down low. Crawford's shot is blocked by O'Keefe again, as this one's still a loose ball. Ledesma slows things down for the Hornets as they look to set up their offense. Tidy finds Gill on the cut. Gill's shot, no good. Palmer with the rebound.
Hornets are falling in love with those contested shots. Those were back-to-back really tough shots that they've taken and missed.
Booker now on the wing, gets it to Palmer. Palmer's drive is good, and there's another and one for Chelsea Palmer. Count them up, 1-2, and she's going to the free throw line for a third.
This is like her fourth and one today. She's been really aggressive. You like to see that, extend that lead to 25.
60-35, now the score in the third quarter. Just a minute to go, just over a minute to go here in the third. Chelsea Palmer's free throw is up and hits the front iron. Hunt comes down with this rebound. Checking into the game for the first time today for the Hornets is number 4, Jasmine Fannings. Gill with it on the wing finds Fannings. Fannings' first shot off the front iron. Chelsea Palmer with the rebound. Warner looks to bring this one up. Bergman down to Palmer. Palmer up. No good, but she's able to chase down her own rebound and turns this one over to Gill. Palmer with the hustle play. not able to corral as Gill goes all the way down the other way. Her layup no good, but Jasmine Fanning's checking in, grabbing the offensive rebound and getting a second chance layup. Booker now on the wing, drives to the rim, looking for Palmer, has that one taken away by Fannings. Tipped out of bounds, but the Bulldogs will retain possession.
Go back on that last possession by the Hornets. It was pretty bad transition defense by Palmer. I understand you're frustrated, you missed the rebound, you lost the ball, but you got to get back on defense. That could have maybe stopped some second chance points by the Hornets.
Palmer was found inside for a mid-range jumper, and that one falls as Hunt is going to make the floater to end the third period. 62-39 is the score. Bulldogs lead. We're going to take a short break as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Stay with us on ACTV.
Adrian College's 2020-2021 enrollment has set a new record at 1,865 students. The incoming freshman class of 602 new students helped set the new record. This is the 13th consecutive year the Bulldogs have had an incoming class of more than 500 freshmen. Nearly 6,000 high school seniors applied to attend Adrian College this fall. Why do so many students choose Adrian? Adrian is constantly expanding majors offered to incoming freshmen. If you're a high schooler or know someone who is looking at taking their education to the next level, AC could be the answer. To see the programs Adrian offers, learn more about the process, schedule a visit, and even apply today, visit adrian.edu/admissions. adrian.edu/admissions. We look forward to seeing you on campus.
Welcome back to the beautiful campus of Adrian College in the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. I am Dejan Hughes, joined by Destin Foy, Cameron DeMarco on our top cam. Trey Matthews is our director today. Great game so far between the women's Adrian College basketball team as they take on the visiting Kalamazoo College Hornets in an MIAA matchup. Bulldogs up 62-39. Destin, talk to me about how the Bulldogs have built up this lead.
Offensive rebounds, getting to the paint, being aggressive, playing lockdown defense, coming away some blocks, getting to the free throw line. A bunch of and ones from Palmer. She's been really aggressive. Riley Campbell has been leading the way offensively, getting a lot of threes, leading the way, moving the ball a lot, and just came away with a rebound.
Riley Campbell grabs this rebound for the Bulldogs and gets it into the front court. Booker kicks off to Palmer, who finds Bergman for the baseline jumper. No good, but the offensive rebound tipped out by Palmer to Booker. Booker's baseline jumper is good.
Those second chance points have been one of the leading factors in building this big lead.
Davis on the far side gets this one up to Hunt, who crosses back, steps back, and is going to miss everything on her three-point shot. Bulldogs take over.
She thought she was James Harden for a second.
James Harden-esque type step back, no good for Hunt as Bulldogs take over, and Campbell makes her way onto the offensive side, crosses over and finds Palmer. Booker now up top to Palmer. Back with Booker on the wing. She takes the shot. No good on her baseline jumper this time. Clark down with the rebound. Hunt now with it on the wing. Hesitates. Looks for Davis down low. Her layup no good. Too strong. Tipped out of bounds by Bergman. Kalamazoo will retain possession here. And inbound under their own basket. Hunt looking and is finding Davis down low. Kicks out up top to Sarah English for a deep three. And it's nothing but net.
See, now if the Hornets could put together some offensive possessions that will capitalize on points consistently, they would actually be in this game. But those sporadic points here and there just aren't keeping them together.
Booker was able to find and break the press there, finding a cutting Warner for the layup. Sarah English takes a deep three again. That one hits nothing but backboard. Booker down with this rebound.
And she thought she was Curry.
Bergman gets it over to Campbell. Campbell's three hits the back rim. And this one's going to be with Hunt on the rebound. They find Fannings, who tries to drive and is going to get fouled by Campbell on the floor. Hornets will again inbound from under their own basket.
A few bad shots for the Hornets. It looks like they're trying to do whatever they can to scratch into this lead, but it may be too far from over right now.
Tidy looking for Clark in the far corner. Through her hands and out of bounds. 7:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. 66-42 is the score for your Bulldogs lead. Inbounded to Campbell as she's going to turn this one over, and they're going to call jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Bulldogs.
Riley tried to put the moves on her for a second, but maybe try to look for a pass. Maybe not hold the ball too long, get a little sloppy.
Booker was looking to get this one across, not able to do so as the press of the Hornets causes a 10-second half-court violation call.
That goes back to Riley holding the ball over half court a little bit too long. Should try maybe advance the ball a little sooner.
This one up top with Tidy as she gives off to English. English now looking to drive, kicks out to O'Keefe. O'Keefe's three is too long. Campbell with this rebound gives it off to Booker. Booker finds Cervantes, who finds Crawford. Now with Palmer on the free throw line as she gets the turnaround jumper to fall for her. She's up to 18 on the night.
Great post move down low. Easy buckets.
O'Keefe on the wing up to English, who hands off to Clark, and it's back in the corner with O'Keefe. Clark now with it up top, drives to the bucket after the pump fake, and is blocked by Chelsea Palmer. Booker looks down in the paint for Cervantes, and she's able to find her. Another layup for Sarah Cervantes.
It's a great sequence for the Bulldogs. You get the points from Palmer down low in the post. She comes back on the other side of the floor, get the block, then you get the easy fast break points.
Another deep three from Sarah English. This one rims out. Foul on the loose ball rebound against Ledesma on Chelsea Palmer.
For a team that does not shoot the three well, the Hornets have really fallen in love with that three-pointer today, and that just has not been falling.
70-42 is the score. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs with the lead. Bergman gives this one back to Booker, who brings it across and drives to the rim. Kicks it out to Warner, who finds Bergman and down to Crawford. Crawford has it tipped away by Ledesma. Gill gonna corral and give off to Tidy. Tidy kicking out to Hunt. Or excuse me, that's Scott. Scott out to O'Keefe. O'Keefe's long two. No good.
Seen a few of those air balls today.
As Bergman able to come down with that rebound, and Booker's going to bring it across. Off to Cervantes to Bergman. Bergman finds the cutting Warner, who makes a move for the layup. No good, but Cervantes with the rebound, and her second chance layup is good.
Great hustle to get the offensive board, to get the second chance points. That's something that's been really key for the Bulldogs today.
72-42 is the score. As Bulldogs able to get this lead up to 30 on the day. Ledesma driving to the bucket Her layup just a little too strong. Warner with that rebound.
I haven't seen a lot of ball movement for the Hornets these last few possessions. A lot of just quick threes, going straight to the rim, and they just haven't gotten anything going in a while.
Cervantes drives past Gill and is able to get her layup to go over O'Keefe.
And it looks like the Bulldogs are putting the foot on the throat right now, not trying to get any comebacks going right now.
Rachel Bucher able to tip this one away. Going for the layup is fouled by Tidy.
I'm liking the aggressiveness right now from the Bulldogs, getting to the free throw line, getting some steals, getting some easy points, really not trying to give away this huge lead right now in the fourth.
Booker and Bergman out as Palmer and Campbell come back in. Warner looking to inbound from under her own backboard. Able to find Campbell cutting. Back to Warner, who finds Palmer in the middle. Easy teardrop floater falls for Palmer. Hunt brings this one across, gets it over to Gill. Gill gets it back to Hunt for a three. That one not able to roll in. Palmer with the rebound.
Man, the Hornets love shooting threes, and they just are not falling.
Warner over to Palmer, who gets that one to Campbell, and Campbell's three is going to fall. 79-42 is now the score. Fourth quarter, 3:30 to go. Bulldogs leading big.
Hornets really want to get some points on the ball right now. There have been a lot of possessions with no points.
Ledesma finds Gill. Gill's long two. No good as that one rims out as well. Ledesma finds the offensive rebound. Back to Gill. Gill's layup is good, and she's going to grab a foul. And one old-fashioned three-point play on the line for Jayla Gill.
Nice aggressive play to get the points, get the and one, but it might just be too late for any hope for a comeback.
Jayla Gill's free throw is no good off the front iron. Cervantes with the rebound. Gets it up to Warner, who finds Crawford and Campbell. Campbell over to Warner as they reset things, and Campbell's going to take the wing three. That one's no good. Courtney Crawford fighting for the rebound. That falls into the hands of Scott. Scott gets it up to Hunt. Hunt, great pass down to Davis. Davis able to find Ledesma on the cut, and she's going to grab two for the Hornets. Ledesma's layup is good. 79-46 in the fourth quarter, 2:20 to go. Campbell brings this up and has this one taken away by Scott. Booker and Bergman come back in for Warner and Crawford. Campbell looking to inbound the ball. As Fannings is going to tip this one away as they were looking for Bergman down low. Hunt finds English in the corner. Has that one tipped away by Palmer. And Hornets will retain possession. Clark sends it up top to Hunt, who gives it off to Davis and finds Clark down low. Clark's layup no good, but Fanning's going to knock the rebound out of bounds.
And that was a good ball movement possession by the Hornets right there. I just wonder where has that been the entire fourth quarter.
Booker finds Bergman, who finds Campbell for the easy press break. Booker finds Palmer. Palmer's going to travel as she did not put it on the ground before taking a step. .145 to go here in the fourth quarter. 79-46 is the score. Hornets bring it into the front court with Hunt. Hunt lost the dribble able to regain control and get it down to Davis. Kicks out to Clark. Clark's three is too strong. Over the back foul on Fannings. Bulldogs will take control.
It's going to be interesting to see what those final three-point numbers are for the Hornets right now because they cannot be good.
The Hornets were 3 for 14 at the half from the three-point line. They definitely have taken more and only made a few here in the second half. Bergman dribbling out a little bit here and is able to get the outlet pass up to Campbell, who makes a cut and drives to the bucket. And that one's blocked by Davis. Rebound to Fannings, who gets this one off to Clark. Clark travels as she takes one too many steps entering the lane.
Man, as soon as the Hornets pull away with a good few possessions, they always go back-to-back with a lot of sloppy plays.
O'Keefe checking back in for the Hornets. 1:06 to go in the fourth. 79-46 is the score. Warner now looking to beat the press. Gets this one up to Campbell, and they're able to get it across as Bergman finds Warner. Booker drives, kicks out. And Warner gets it back to Booker, who finds Courtney Crawford for the long two, and that one is nothing but net. Courtney Crawford up to 7 points on the day, as Hunt's going to bring this one into the offensive zone for the Hornets. Top of the key, as Hunt's going to step back and pull a deep three.
Another missed three.
O'Keefe with the long rebound.
Take another one. Go
English pump fakes, drives. Finger roll, no good, but O'Keefe with the offensive rebound and back up. Abby O'Keefe with her 4th point of the night, as Booker is going to get the inbounds and just dribble this one out. 3 zeros on the clock. Buzzer sounds. 81-48 is the final score, as Bulldogs come out with a victory on top. Destin, talk to me about this game.
It was just a great overall game for the Bulldogs. They were really good defensively, really good offensively, got a lot of second chance points, offensive rebounds. And for the Hornets, man, they just couldn't seem to get really anything going. We don't have the final three-point numbers, but I'm going to guess they were shooting around 5 for 20-plus threes. It was they got really trigger-happy towards the end of the game. And then just a lot of really fast possessions, and then a good number of slow, really controlled, good ball movement possessions here and there, but they just couldn't get enough of those to really get back into this game at all.
You brought up the offensive rebounding and the second chance points for the Bulldogs. Obviously, you can offensive rebound as much as you want, but those shots got to fall for the second chance points. Talk to me about what worked well for them, not only rebounding the ball, but how are they able to find open shots and convert on those after getting those offensive rebounds?
Well, they were just really aggressive. Great hustle by everybody, just never giving up on the play. You see the shot doesn't go in, you're not just immediately going back on defense. You're staying with it, getting the ball back, putting it right back up, and then even second chance points off the second chance points. There's a lot of back-to-back offensive rebounds for the Bulldogs especially too. They were just really aggressive. You see Chelsea Palmer get a lot of and ones off second chance points, so she was really aggressive as well with those offensive rebounds.
Bulldogs, well, honestly, both benches were a little short with health concerns. Talk to me about how the Bulldogs were able to come in and dictate pace and control the tempo of this game to come out with not only a win, but a big win.
It was honestly surprising to see how the Bulldogs really played with only 7 people. They handled the rotations pretty well. You saw people coming in and out a lot throughout the game. And what was really interesting is how the Hornets didn't really take advantage of that whatsoever. They were the team playing really fast. They were the team really playing very sloppy when the Bulldogs were really under control the whole game, moving the ball, really getting the shots that they wanted instead of just going off a screen, taking a deep three, or just a contested layup with three men on you, honestly.
Kalamazoo obviously did not look the hottest today. The three-point shooting was a little off. What can they do in the future in practice and other games to get themselves not only their first win, but more wins to fall, more points, getting their shooting percentages up? How can they do the right things moving forward?
Just moving the ball, getting points down low. I didn't really see a lot of attempts in the paint unless they were super contested and they had to take that shot. I saw a lot of deep twos, a lot of three balls, and they're a team that does not shoot the three well at all. They shoot under 30%. So for a team that is not a great three-point shooting team, you want to make it a point of emphasis to really get down low. But I think our Bulldogs really have a height advantage over them, so it made it really tough for them to get some points in the paint for sure.
Lastly, what do the Bulldogs have to continue to do moving forward to continue to win games?
Well, first thing, they got to get everybody back. They got to get their team healthy, and if they can't, they got to continue to play like this. They got to move the ball, get second chance points, offensive rebounds, and really just control the game from the first to the fourth quarter, because that's what they did today. They made the Hornets play their brand of basketball.
Bulldogs coming out on top 81-48 here at the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center on the beautiful college campus of Adrian College. I am Dejan Hughes, joined by Destin Foy, top cam director Cameron DeMarco, and our director of the day, Trey Matthews. That's going to do it all from here. Once again, final score 81-48. Stay with us and be in tune for more things going on here on the beautiful college of Adrian College, beautiful campus of Adrian College on ACTV. Thank you. Have a great night.
Want to learn more about Adrian College Television? To find out more about ACTV, you can visit our website at adriancollege.tv. You can find direct links to our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms there. Bulldog students can submit a request to become an announcer for ACTV. Fans can see press releases about upcoming events and what's happening at the Media Production House. Visit adriancollege.tv for more. The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well. Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Play your experiences we may have taken for granted.
The bonding time with our second families, the taste of a hard-earned victory, the comeback stories.
Now, we're ready for the greatest comeback you've ever seen. To campuses, classrooms, and competition.
Moments together, face to face, hand in hand, arm in arm. More celebrations in uniform and graduations in cap and gown.
You take us to places we never imagined. You hold us to a higher standard. You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a future full of promise.
We see a better world for you, for all of us, for college sports.